Hi, am I audible? Hello, hello, hello.
Hmm?
मैं सुना था मेरा
हाँ
वॉइस?
हाँ यस यस
ओके.
तुम्हें दिखना नहीं ना
And thank you very much for joining here. We are about to start a Python programming sessions. Before starting the session, I would like to clarify certain things before starting this demo class. The first thing, let's talk about the agenda. Agenda means the key planning. So before going to start, I would like to discuss briefly with you, as there are limited participants right now. It's highly recommended you to listen the concepts thoroughly, because once you are clear with the demo, you will get a clear idea that what are we going to do in the upcoming sessions. So of those, first thing, let's talk about the introduction to Python. So what is Python and what it can do, and a lot of things regarding that. The second thing, we talk about the market trends. So whatever the thing you're going to do in the field of education or the job, you must know the market trends. I guess the participant is still not muting. Kindly mute your mic, please. Please mute yourself. Thank you very much. So market trend is very important. Whenever you purchase a simple phone or a complicated car, whatever it may be, you must be with the trend. Otherwise, you will be feeling that outdated. So to make sure of that market trend, we're going to discuss about it. And next, we'll share some steps, some good steps, healthy steps to become a good developer. We'll share those things also. And then we'll share the topics whichever we are going to discuss or cover in the upcoming sessions. Once we get to know that, we'll be sharing the planning of the upcoming sessions. Would you like to add anything other than this agenda? If you have any, you can share it up here. Would you like to add anything extra in this, or are you expecting other than this? If you have anything, you can share in the chat box so that I can get to know and try to add it up. I guess nothing. Let's proceed then. So first thing, what is Python? Everybody has a question. What is Python? When everybody is telling Python is something, Python is doing that, Python has a job, etc. So everybody has a lot of questions, lot of doubts, and lot of uncertainty, which means lot of uncleared questions. We'll solve all the questions here. So Python is a programming language. So the programming language is used to create an application. The application can be of your entire choice or your taste or your convenience. That's totally up to you. That's possible in Python so high degree. So Python is a general purpose language, which is a high level language and interpreted language. So if you don't understand these technical terms, that is fine. Let me try to explain as simple as possible. Python is a programming language which is used to create applications. That's it. So the type is high level. When you compare with other programming languages like Java, Dart, Flutter, Kotlin, Java, other than that, is much complicated and involves a lot of symbols, lot of punctuations, rules, etc. But in Python, it is so easy language and you can type in English. If you know English, then this programming language is absolutely for you. And it is created by Guido von Rossum in 1989. That's all about the very simple introduction about Python. Next, why? When there are so many programming languages, why should you run against Python, or why should you run for Python? So as I say, Python is easy. Anyone can learn Python, and anyone can switch from other programming languages to Python programming. Say like an example, I have been working as an engineer or a developer or a tester or a hardware engineer for a long time, maybe 10, 15 years. In case if I like to switch to a programming field, I can easily jump into with Python. That's the most important part. Anyone can learn. Even if you're an expert, you can learn. Even if you're a novice, you don't know anything, even you don't have any background of programming knowledge, you can also learn Python. Second, it's absolutely free. You don't want to pay anything for installing or using this software. And third, there are variety of applications you can build. Say like an example, you can create your own website. You can create your own website that is completely of your choice. Or if you run a business, if you want to enhance the business with your own customized applications, obviously you can build for it. Like say like a billing software or automation software or web scraping, like web data collection, whatever. Or if you like to prepare a game, simple game, you can do it. You can absolutely do it with the Python. And if you'd like to do something bigger than that, like a machine learning program, statistics, analytics, data cleaning, whatever, you can do it with Python. And it has a variety of library in the sense it is a library. How library has a large number of books, likewise Python has a very large number of supportive libraries under modules. It doesn't have only library, it is also fully stuffed with support in the sense community around the world wide. In case if you're trying to learn a new thing that's completely new to you, if you're going to try of yourself, you don't want to worry about it, you can easily ask the Python community to ask for help. Everyone, literally, Python is so easy to get help from others. Everyone, those who know about it. So you don't want to worry about it. I guess you have got a basic idea why you should learn Python. Then, what are the features it has? So it is very simple. Python is very simple and it is open source. I guess you have no idea of what is open source. Open source means anyone can use it. Anyone can use it, anyone can modify it, and anyone can share to anyone. You can absolutely build an application and you can sell it. You don't want to pay anything for licensing or anything extra. You just want to use it directly. So that's the feature of Python. I guess you have got a basic idea, right? If you have any clarifications, you can ask me so that I can explain to you. Next, portability. So portability means maybe you run a different operating system, say like Macintosh. Your friend maybe running a Debian based operating system. Maybe your other friend may run a Unix based operating system. So any operating systems your friend may use. So Python is a cross platform supported. It can support all the operating systems, all the embedded system types of thing, all the IoT devices and networking protocols, a lot of things. So you can code in one device, and use it in any other device. That is portability. That's a big feature of Python that is absolutely not available in other programming languages. Interpreted, as we discussed earlier, Python is an interpreted language. Interpreted means you will get the results immediately. That is very next to it. Suppose if you type some application or anything, if you want to run and check out the outputs, you can immediately get it. That is called interpreter. That is line by line execution. You can execute the program in line by line. That is the biggest advantage of Python. As we say, a huge library support. There are thousands and thousands of coders are joining daily for the betterment of Python. Everybody is joining daily, and the growth rate is keep on increasing. So you will have a very big chance of placing in a very good position when you learn your dream job with Python. Have you got any questions so far? If you have anything, kindly share it in the chat box so that I could answer. As it is an interactive session, I'm expecting you to share your views or a question if you have anything so far. Do you have any questions, participants?
No, sir.
Okay, if you have any questions, you can kindly post in the chat box so that I can answer it now. Next, who is this guy? Guido Vandrasam, and who is developing Python and who is maintaining this programming language? So Python development is depend on not a single person. It is dependent on Python enhancement proposal, which is a basic mechanism for proposing major new features. What it means? Suppose I use Python. Okay, assume I use Python, and I have some suggestion like it will be good if I have something like this. So what I do, I can write a proposal to Python community. If the proposal is really good, innovative, and appreciative, the Python community people will add it up in the next release. That is called a Python enhancement proposal. So anyone can complain about the feature, or anyone can give the suggestion to upgrade it. That is PEP, Python enhancement proposal. If you have time, kindly get over it and learn more about PEP. Next, we have some questions before jumping into the training or discussing further. I want every participant to unmute yourself and answer these 3 questions. It's a very simple question, and I recommend you to try it out. Yes, please. I don't want to call by your names. Be volunteering and answer the question. What are you going to do with the programming? So the programming here, I mean Python programming. So what are you going to do after learning programming? So that's my first question. Yes. Any volunteer? It is absolutely fine. Just unmute yourself and share what's in your mind. Every single word you speak in this demo will be really helpful for us to create upcoming sessions. So please respond it. Yes, participants, I'm expecting an answer from you or reply from your side. No volunteers? Okay, Amit Pal, can you unmute yourself, Amit? Yes, Amit.
Yeah, sir. Yes, sir.
What are you going to do with Python?
Yes, sir. Python
What
we
are
can
you?
create application. Hello.
Yeah, application.
Yeah, we can create application. We can. Python is used very mostly, sir, nowadays.
Okay. Do you like any application or program personally, and why?
Sir, no idea.
No idea. Okay, so what kind of application would you like to build? Any idea?
Like mobile application.
Mobile application. Yes, well said. Thank you for answering, Amit. That's great of you. Chandini? Yeah, Amit, you can mute yourself. Chandini, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what are you going to do with Python programming?
I want to join in job, sir, after learning Python.
Okay. What kind of job? Do you have any idea?
No, sir. I am fresher and
That is okay. So you want to go for a job using Python.
yes,
That's
sir.
great.
Yes, sir.
Do you like any application or a program personally? Do you have anything like that?
No, sir.
No application, no web page, no website, no game, nothing.
Sir, can you please ask me again?
No website, no mobile game or desktop game, nothing like that.
Python, is it, sir?
No, just I'm telling, not about Python, generally.
Can you please ask me once more question, sir?
Like, do you have any favorite application?
Favorite application?
Anything? Yeah. You have anything, you can share it up. If not, it's okay, not a problem.
No, sir.
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rukshana, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you tell me what are you going to do with programming?
Job purpose, sir.
Okay, what kind of job?
Like anything job, sir. Software.
Okay, so do you have any idea of dream company, like what company I want to work?
Wipro or TCS.
Okay, definitely you must choose a posting, right? In Wipro, I want to work like this.
Yes, sir.
Have you got an idea what kind of job you're going to work in future?
No, sir.
No. Yeah, that's okay. At least you have an idea. That's appreciable.
Yes, sir.
And do you have any favorite application?
Mobile application.
Can you name that application?
Games or
Name that application.
name.
Yes, name.
No, sir.
No names. You must know the name, right? Like names of the applications. Like I like this game, particular game, that game, particular game, something like.
PUBG, sir.
Okay, you like PUBG. That's great. Do you have any idea how PUBG is built?
No, sir. Just like only.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Thank you for speaking here.
Thank you, sir.
And Sajita,
Sir,
can you tell me what are you going to do with Python programming?
job purpose, sir.
No purpose.
Job purpose.
Okay, job. Yeah, same question. Any job you have chosen already?
Software field job, sir.
Okay, any of your favorite applications? Any favorite application? Yes, Ajita?
Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, you are audible. Do you have any favorite application?
Mobile application, sir.
Mostly mobile application, okay.
Uh,
Can you name that application? Like your
no,
favorite
sir. More games purpose application, sir.
your what game?
Uh, Free Fire, PUBG.
Okay. Do you have any idea how it has built?
No, sir.
No idea.
No, sir.
Yes, Ajita, thank you. Thank you for
Thank
talking
you,
up.
sir. Thank you, sir.
And who is in that ID Vivo 1714? Can you unmute yourself, please? The person in the ID Vivo 1417. Sorry, 1714. Yeah, please unmute yourself. It's okay, don't hesitate. Even if you don't know anything, nothing is going to happen. We're just introducing ourselves. That's it. Okay. It's not coming up. Next, we'll proceed. So, Python, as we have discussed so far, it is short in the sense small. It is not like a lengthy one like other programming languages, and it is very clear. Concise means it's very clear and readable. Even if you are like a new one, you don't know anything in programming, still you can understand this Python code. That is the advantage of that. And next, a small line of code, say like example 5-10 lines. With help of 5-10 lines, you can even create a lot of big things. So you don't want to write like page by page 1,000-2,000 lines to achieve a certain task. You can do it in a couple of lines, maybe 20-30 lines. So this is the main aim or the purpose of Python code. It is stated by Guido van Rossum, the developer who developed Python. So you guys get an idea, right? What is Python and what is the ideology behind Python? You guys get an idea, right? At least the basic points. And next, we'll talk some hypothesis. Do you know what is hypothesis, right? So hypothesis means this fact. The people see that. So basically, Python is used in almost all the areas. All the areas here, I mean, literally all the areas. It starts from everything, not like any single field. If you learn Python, you can do web application. If you learn Python, you can just do data analytics and machine learning, everything. Like you don't want to do a specialized special training once again to learn all those things. So that is absolutely unbelievable because the purpose is that much big. And third, data engineering, artificial intelligence, and even a lot of more things. So everything is totally unimaginable. So all are possible in Python. Next, followed by many top business apps. Many top business apps are still using Python and they are migrating into Python. Of those, Facebook, Google, Netflix, and Instagram are also one of those clients. Maybe you don't know about these 4 applications. Let's talk about these 4 applications. How many of you use Netflix? Do you know what is Netflix, right? Netflix. You know that, right? Netflix. If you don't know, you can ask me. I'll explain about it. So I guess everybody knows about it. Netflix. Netflix uses a specialized machine learning program. So what it does, it will give the personalized suggestion. Like it will give the suggestion based on your taste. That is the role of Python in Netflix company. Next, BitTorrent. You all know torrent, I guess. Torrent is started as a peer-to-peer communication simple program. Very simple program. It was used to exchange the information between two devices, and later on it was developed into a very big structure or the network to transfer the files over the internet. So that is the biggest achievement of BitTorrent in Python. Next, Dropbox. Do you all know Dropbox? Have you heard of this Dropbox? If not, just note it down. You can search in internet afterwards. You'll get to have a lot of idea behind it. So Dropbox is also like a data transferring or a file transferring company or a website. With help of Dropbox, you can have online storage like Google Drive. Do you all know Google Drive? Google Drive, OneDrive, those sort of things. It is also initially started as a client server application. So initially it started as client server application, and later it is developed into a big network of Dropbox. And NASA. Any guess? NASA, where or how they use Python? Yeah, give a try. Give a shot. Do you all know NASA, right? Okay, so I guess you have no idea. NASA is a space administration or a company used to explore the space. Like how we have ISRO in India, you all know ISRO, I guess. Likewise, Americans have NASA. So NASA is the space researching company where they used to build the satellites and used to explore the space with the help of computers and the satellites. So NASA is using Python. So just NASA is using Python for the calculation on the space, like AstroPy. That is a specialized library that is used in NASA, like a company, to check or manipulate the data on the space. So these are the famous applications which are not known by everyone about the Python usage. You guys have got an idea, right? Kindly someone reply, please. Kindly someone reply, please, so that we can proceed to the next one. Hello, just please display. I mean, if you reply to me, I can understand and proceed to the next. Okay, I guess nobody is answering. I don't know why. Um, dear participants, as it is the very first day, that is absolutely and completely fine. But when the day goes on, kindly please try to interact so that we'll get to know what kind of things you like and what kind of things you are facing a problem, a lot of discussions can happen. Okay. And next, the demand. I guess you all know about the word demand. So demand means what kind of or what sort of things going around the market. I mean the trend I talk about. So Python is keep on rising, and still it is rising. And they launch a lot of new different projects in Python, so that everyone likes to jump from one language to Python. Eventually, one day there will be only one programming language, and that will be Python. So what are we going to learn in Python? So basically, we start from everything. So let me share the exact curriculum so that you can see here. So we will do all those things. We will learn the introduction. If you want, you can take the screenshots. In case if you're joining the program, all these things will be carried out in the sequential order. We will talk about the basics of Python along with the hands-on exercises. So we will have a session, special session, daily basis. So whatever the doubt you have or whatever the problems you have during the code, we will be discussed on the daily basis. Before that, we will be giving some work. You can try to do the work and get to understand the concepts that we tried here. So that is basics. And next about data types, and we are learning a simple module, generating random number. That is a module used to generate random numbers. And conditional statements, loops, strings. So you see here, we will learn strings with exercises, with a lot of example programs and a lot of exercises. You will get to have a very clear idea so that you can easily get a job if you're going to attend any interviews. There'll be no doubt in that. And operators and booleans, lists. So till that we have list, and we have seen a lot of methods over there. List, tuples, and generators, dictionaries, so arrays, classes and objects, functions, inheritance, and file handling, and at last package installer Python. So all these things we'll be trying to cover in our sessions. Do you have any doubts in the curriculum that we are going to share or getting trained? And then okay, and then next, what can you get from us in each classes or in each session? We will be giving you a clean idea of working. So you will get a guidance for writing every day's code. So every day we will be writing a code based on a topic, and we will give a proper guidance to do that in a successful way. And the practice sessions. So if you are lagging in any of the concept that we thought, okay, suppose if you don't understand, I will give you the personalized examples only for you. So that kind of things are available here. You don't want to think, okay, I don't know this, where do I ask this, whom do I ask? No worries. You will have a specialized sessions so that you can clarify all your doubts in a one-to-one manner. So your doubts will be taken a special attention and will be clarified. And suppose if you cannot do something, like you have installation problem, something like that, I will be helping you out with a remote control in the Zoom. I will be typing in your computer and solve. And when you join here, once you complete the program, it's only available after completion. So once you join a program, if you refer someone, you'll be getting a cash discounts. Even if you complete the program, you'll be getting the cash discounts. So these are the things available here when you take a program here. You guys have any doubt here? And we have some text editors. We will talk about text editors in Python. So every Python code will be getting a good idea. So getting a perfect ideas to practice it clearly. Okay, so the first thing, the text editors. So these are the text editors you can see on my screen. So whichever you are comfortable, we will be getting helping you out in the training. Mostly we prefer Sublime Text, that is on the middle over here. So this is Sublime Text. Mostly we'll be using this to get started. Once you get started, we'll be familiarized with all those other text editors. And this one, IDEs and text editors. Python by default, they give you the IDE. IDE means integrated development and learning environment. Integrated development and learning environment. So with the help of IDE, you can get a lot of ways to achieve your goal. Maybe if you like to write a code, you can write it with the help of IDEs. That's it. Just for writing the code. This is the example of Python IDE that is very simple and easy. No need to do any work. It is available just if you install something. This is Python IDE. And after this, text editor. If you're going to develop any web application or a games like PUBG, you see PUBG or Free Fire, you need a lot of support from other code as well. To do that, we will use text editors. Example, Sublime Text and Atom. So IDE is only for Python, that is used only for developing Python. But text editors, you can edit any code like C, C++ or Java, anything you can edit with the help of text editors. That's the advantage. This is the Sublime Text. We use this one, and I'll help you how to run code and how to work with this Sublime Text. This is Jupyter. This also will be used based on certain cases, because initially we don't require these things. It is used for machine learning. And only one good starting keynote, that is never skip the classes, because if you skip the class, you cannot have a question answer session directly with me. So once you skip the classes, it's very difficult for me to catch you up in the concept where you lag very badly. So kindly avoid skipping the classes. That's the only one suggestion from my side before planning something. Okay, you have the recordings also as well. You don't want to worry about it. But even though if you attend the classes daily, that will be more lively thing. Instead of looking at the recordings, if you talk with the trainer during the session, you will have a perfect idea of what is happening exactly. So next, good luck. Have a clear idea regarding that, and will plan accordingly. Moreover, there are two batches actually we have. One is the special training. Kindly please listen, participants. It's very important here. So one special training is with one-to-one session. Like if you have a doubt, any doubt, maybe a simple one or a big one or a complex one, everyone will be addressed individually. Like if you take a doubt, you will be clarified till you are getting clear. Same like other one. So everybody will have a personal doubt clearance session apart from teaching or training time. and you will get support. You will get a support to clarify anything. Like if you have any problem, only you have a problem, you don't know how to solve, I can put my hands on and I help you to solve out. That is applicable in the special training. Next, this will be the match timing, like 7 to 8 p.m. During this time, we will have a special training schedule. In that time, we can meet ourselves and start the training. This is the first type of training available now. The second one is batch based training. I guess you all know what is a batch, even though I shall explain you it again. So batch based training, in the sense, people will be joining in a group, maybe like 30 40 or 100 200, we don't know. Once they join, we could not address everyone individually. Okay, we could not support you at any point of in the sense, any point of class or after the class. So the doubts and your all those things will be clarified on the basis of first come first serve. So what is first come and first serve? When there are 50 or 100 people, when you ask it first, I'll try to clarify that first. Suppose if I could not have a time, then obviously I could not come and clarify the doubts you have. So that is the disadvantage here. And other than that, you will not be getting any personalized examples or personalized help from me. Only it is on the group. So whatever happens, that is only on the group. Apart from the group, we have nothing to share or clarify for you. That is in the batch based training. As because there are so many people over there, we could not address one by one with their example and problems. So these are the two timings, like 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. This is for the batch based training. So that's all from the instruction demo side about Python training. You just have to then decide it wisely, because once you get the special training, obviously you will have a lot of support. Here, I mean, really lot of support. You have a better chance of learning it thoroughly. You don't want to worry of not understanding or not getting ideas, anything, because everything will be taken care from my side, and you will be getting all the help which is required. Morning batches are currently not available, as because we have some other programs are ongoing, that is as per the schedule. That is also special training. In case if it is over, then we'll try to push it up in the morning batch, but mostly we have other works in the morning for the job support, a lot of things, so we couldn't give assurance right now. Maybe in future we'll look it up. So these are all the things I would like to discuss about the batch. And we also have a Django program, that is Django development program. So let me give some quick introduction of this. So with the help of Django, we can create web applications, and we are going to learn all these things. We will learn why to use Django, why to use Python. And once again, if you're taking only this Django, you may not know Python clearly. So we will be starting from them some basic concepts and architecture, features, and a lot of things. And also we will help you to create an application on Django. So guys, that's all from my side. If you have any clarifications, you can raise up, or if you have anything to clarify, you can also ask me now. Thank you very much for joining. It's a question answer session. Kindly, please raise your questions or post your suggestions.